大変お待たせいたしました。1名様ご案内いたします。こちらへどうぞ。
Sorry for the delay. I had to deal with several Yakuza groups randomly breaking into a brawl while you were standing here.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. Don't worry about it.
It is the 80s. They say in unison.
Wonder where Nozomi's at. Better scope things out first.
You better get all of it this time, kid. You missed like 2 last time.
Yeah.
First, start with stairs. Or that guy, I guess.
Hmm.
There he is.
There he is.
You're not reading it tonight.
No.
There's the voice acting. Reading.
Why is he even here?
There he is.
Why are you allowed, sir?
Time's too pure to read that, guys. Sorry.
That table's hopping.
Everybody buy a plushie of time and keep them on your shelf.
One old guy in flashy clothes, a middle-aged playboy, and a kid in rags. Gotta be entertainment biz, the director of the talent, and the young one's a PA or something.
Why are you?
Why is he? Why is he allowed to be here?
He's like fucking Tom Bombadil. He is, kid.
3 customers and only 2 girls. Feels off balance.
This is a surprisingly empty cabaret club for something that's supposed to be a direct competitor to the Grand.
Yeah, I like how this is the second best one. And
You're on time. Your time, just to remind you.
Oh.
Not to cut you off, but you are timed.
I like how I could fit this entire building like inside the main room of the Grand.
You could fit half of Kamurocho inside the Grand. It's bigger on the inside.
Those just feel oddly old-fashioned, like their clothes are screaming, let's relive the college years, but maybe it's a classic look, but I say it's straight up dated. Guys their own age probably don't get anything from it, but I bet it makes the old boys club feel right at home.
Old Boys is a good movie. Go watch it.
It's a pretty good movie. Yeah.
This guy is yelling at this hostess. I can't believe you haven't seen Old Boys. It's like the best movie ever. Just wait until it comes out in the near future.
Just wait until it comes out to see it. Yeah. Pair of 50-something guys. Designer suits, watches look Italian. Gotta be in finance, maybe real estate.
I wish while you were looking at these random groups here in this cabaret club, eventually, like, occasionally one of the hostesses will just look away and just, like, do a hand signal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
They're doing the mini game in the background while we're here.
You just don't see the NPC that's running the mini game in the background.
The judgment from how hard they're talking to those girls up. Those guys are in pretty deep. Big fish like them are what keep a place running for years. I see a thing? Yeah.
Maybe I should re-examine Mr. Lust Guy over there.
Really take it in.
Really soak that in, you know.
That table's wide open. Thought this place was booked solid. Could be they keep a queue at the entrance even when there's space to make it seem like demand's high. I did it.
I think that's everything. Hello, I'm Mint Green.
That's her name, Mint Green.
Well, I'm not interested because outside of America, mint is not a popular flavor for candy. Goodbye.
Mint is good, though.
Outside of America, it's not very popular. Just like root beer, they say it tastes like cough syrup, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I can see why root beer, but mint's pretty, like, basic flavor, right?
I like mint on, like, in, like, chocolate.
Yeah.
And I like root beer fine. I used to love it as a kid. I remember thinking like Barks was like this weird exotic root beer, and now I can just find it anywhere I go. And it's like, well, child me is an idiot. The reason why I thought it was exotic is because we never bought it at home. We just got it like at the all-you-can-eat buffet every once in a while when we would go there. Wow, Barks, they have a B-A-R-Q root beer, kids. That's not even how you spell Barks normally, little kid me said.
I remember one time we went to a, like an actual A&W, and they had like a frosted mug of root beer, and it's pretty good.
I've been there a couple times. They're decent. A&W.
Yeah,
they're okay.
I haven't
I remember them being okay. I can't remember what they taste like now, but I remember at the time thinking they were okay.
I don't know if any of those restaurants still even exist.
They do on the West Coast.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they were like all over the place in California, I remember.
I'll ask about.
God, I would love some In-N-Out burger right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, I would love a Jack in the Box Ultimate Cheeseburger. Oh no! Oh, I'm thinking about the Ultimate Cheeseburger. Oh, you know, last time I had I had some family go back to California a little while ago. They promised to bring back some Jack in the Box if I asked them to, right? I said Ultimate Cheeseburger. They came back and they actually got the order wrong and didn't check. It was Ultimate Breakfast Burger. Boo!
Oh.
Boo. I am going full California. But you don't know how much I miss the fast food over there. Oh my God. Baker's, Carl's Jr. instead of goddamn Hardee's like they call it around here. Del Taco instead of Taco Bell. El Pollo Loco. Jack in the Box. You don't know how good Jack in the Box is if you've never been to California or any of the areas that may or may not have Jack in the Box.
We here only have...
So good. It's so good. It's so good. Del Taco is awesome. You're right, Mazel.
I only have like the basic fast food places here. We've got
in the Midwest, all we have is like Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, and then like fucking Culver's. And Culver's is really overrated, to be honest. And White Castle's, which fucking sucks. White Castle sucks. Ooh, you've been to LA like 5 times? Well, I hope you enjoyed all of the fast food that we had there because it's really good. Anyway, whatever the fuck this crazy ass lady's talking about. God, check that out. I would say a mean word to you right now for an Ultimate Cheeseburger. Hey, yo. Bear, it's worth it if you haven't had it before.
If you haven't had it.
Oh yeah, Wiener Schnitzel's so fucking good. It's so good. I forgot about Wiener Schnitzel. Thank you, Mazel.
I've never had that.
That's because you've never been on the West Coast, kid. I'll take you there once we get rich. Put a pin on that.
We'll just take our private jet to the West Coast specifically to get In-N-Out Burger.
No, once we're rich, we'll just go ahead and charter a regular like economy class flight. Actually, I think to stop at a Motel 8 or whatever the fuck it's called.
We'll take the like one cross-country train that exists or something.
No, that's too fucking fancy for us, kid. Also, I'm pretty sure there isn't a train that connects anywhere because they don't invest in trains here. These not passenger trains.
I think there's a
I'd love to take a train across country.
I think there's like a couple lines, maybe.
I think we're not paying attention at all to the game. Sorry. If you're in the West Coast or anywhere near like a Jack in the Box, please eat it. It's really good. Jack in the Box is really good. It's way better than the crap here in the Midwest. It fucking sucks here in the Midwest.
We aren't sponsored, but...
Oh my God, I wish I could eat like 5 chili cheese dogs from Wiener Schnitzel right now.
It's been a long time since I had a chili cheese dog.
The Wiener Schnitzel ones are delicious time.
I think the only place here that has them is Dairy Queen, maybe?
The wieners are rubber garbage, but the chili is delicious. It's delicious.
Well, it's a fast food hot dog, so I'd kind of expect it to be rubber garbage.
Delicious. I don't know what apple pan is. I've never heard of that before in my life. I still gotta take you to Japan. I gotta take you to California and take you to Templo del Sol, kid. That's a restaurant I used to go to every once in a while.
What is that again?
It's a Mexican restaurant, as
I guess,
as suggested by the fact that it's called Templo del Sol. But I used to get the deep fried pork burrito there with verde sauce, and it was so good. I'm not interested in going to Japan, Mazel, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't really care.
I mean,
I feel like I'd go there and feel like really uncomfortable the whole time because I'm not really into that kind of culture.
It's mainly the food that sounds good.
I'm sure the food and entertainment is fine, but it's like I'd feel really weird to be there, and I'm like really not that interested.
今日はまたえらい混んどんな。毎日こない繁盛しとるんか？
まあ年末っちゅうこともありますけど、最近はみんな強制で同伴させられてるから、その分を。
The holiday season certainly helps, but they're also told,
Oh, there he
baby,
is.
there he is.
Lurking in the background.
Just thrusting away.
Why is he allowed to be here?
The giant hornets are balanced out by the fact they have an entire island of bunnies, though.
They do have an entire island of bunnies. I think there's an entire island of like deer that are super friendly also.
That's weird. How that happened? Why do they have islands of animals in Japan?
Why don't we have islands of animals?
Because people take their AR-15s and shoot them all. Sorry to get political, but that's the reason why.
正直なんぼ同伴したって常連さんも毎日何十万も使ってくれるわけとちゃうし。
Well, the bunnies I know were released from like a, I don't know if it was Japanese or an American, but there was a base that they had testing facilities
Yeah, it was
on.
some kind of research thing, I think, right?
Something about nuclear effects or something. But when they shut that down, they just fucking opened the cages to let them run out, and then they just started breeding. And because they're rabbits, they bred like crazy, and now there's a shitload of them. So Japan decided to make them a goddamn tourist. It's like that tiny island of horses. You know the tiny island of horses time?
Don't think so.
There is a tiny island of horses in, I think, Nova Scotia. Hold on. Island horses. Oh, I can't even start to pronounce this word.
I want to go to Tiny Horse Island.
They're not tiny, they're regular horse. It's just a tiny island that they're on. Can I get a Wikipedia article? Thank you. Sable Island horses? Sable is a lot easier to say. Is a small feral horse, a sable horse island, on the Sable Island, Nova Scotia, Canada. It has a horse phenotype and horse ancestors, and is usually the point is there's a tiny horse. There's a tiny island with horses on it that is like off limits to tourists. There's just like some horses on there. I don't know how they stay alive, but they did, and they're thriving. They're still, well, not thriving, but they're still there. So if you want to see horses from a distance on a tiny island, go to Nova Scotia, I guess.
Mazel says they adapted to eat seagrass.
Seagrass? I didn't even notice that. I guess there'd be plenty then.
I think I've heard there's like a group of wolves somewhere up in like maybe Canada that have like taken to like hunting for fish instead of like on land. They like go
Well, I
into
mean, if
the
it's
ocean.
in Nova Scotia, everything's fucking frozen, so what else do they have to eat? For now, at least. They swim. The horses or the wolves swim?
The wolves, I think.
You're Victoria. The wolves. The States, Odysseys, whatever he's saying. Let's pay attention to the game for a second time. Sorry, I got distracted by fast food and horses on an island and a bunny island.
But cute animals on islands.
That is pretty distracting, to be honest. And also delicious Wiener Schnitzel chili cheese dogs. Probably made out of Nova Scotia Horse Island. That's fine. It tastes pretty good.
They make them out of purebred Nova Scotian island horses.
That's why it tastes so good, because they're fed up with only seagrass.
You need to ride horses while eating tacos. I think that sounds like it'd be a little difficult.
I would love like a dozen Del Taco hard tacos right now. I would love just food. Can I be honest right now? I just love some food right now.
Food is good, yes.
Talking about all this fast food's making me hungry.
We've got a Taco Bell.
I can see right through you, dweeb. Joke's on you, I have a bionic eye behind us. Then he opens it, it's missing. He's like, whoops, forgot to install it anyway. What were you saying?
oh, wait, those haven't been invented yet. Oops.
Forget what I was saying, it doesn't matter.
Did eat a hot dog while riding.
Didn't you mention that your horse tried to eat your hot dog? I think that was on the squirrel stapler. The only reason why I remember that, because it was so long ago, is because somebody left a comment on it. It was like a paragraph long. A long-ass paragraph. And they ended it with, now you don't have to just see somebody saying their horse tried to eat a hot dog or something. That's kind of funny.
その証拠に男3人に女2人っちゅうテーブルがあった。普通はマンツーマンが基本。
I read LMFAO in chat, and then I looked over at the game, and I thought he said LMFAO in his dialogue box.
Majima. In the 80s, he says this.
LMFAOs. Oh.
Really ahead of his time, Majima.
バイト気分の女の子はすぐやめてしまう人数は確保したいが
You gotta build up your ranks, but you can't afford the hostess quality drop. You gotta go ahead and preserve those in the basement before they're ready to go vintage style, you know what I'm saying?
そういう悩みがある
I admit I have tried to fit them into a bottle, but they just struggle so much, Majima.
賢いあん
Well, that's where the thug style comes in, says Majima. Getting up and doing a few moves to show them off.
Do you have a thug style, Yamagata?
こちらの
I don't know if I can handle this thug style. I don't think I'm thuggish enough, kid.
オデッセイのナンバ
Don't call me kid, says Majima, plucking his head off.
He just pulls his head
ー
off.
の望みがおらんよ女の子を支えるホステスは十分揃っとる
He says Lola Mao like the scorpion muzzle.
さるほどそろそろバントのできる選手が必要な時期なんとちゃうか
So here's the deal. I offer you not getting legs swept, and you shut down your club, says Majima.
I think that's a fair trade.
I'll sweep that leg. You don't know how many legs I've swept.
Well, you see, when you're as good at sweeping legs as me, you don't. When you do it to somebody, they don't have any legs left when you're
教
done.
育しとる新人
They call me the janitor, because I sweep so well.
取った連中いわば将来の一番バッターっちゅうとこが
Not my legs. I need that to walk around, says the club owner.
マジマハン
It's gonna be really hard to do that without those.
貴族をこ
How else will I river dance? That's the only thing that brings in the customers these days.
The manager coming out and river dancing at the cabaret club, yeah.
ええんですか
River dancing, says Majima, rubbing his chin. Damn it, says the Odyssey owner. My one trump card.
I bet Majima would be pretty good at river dancing, honestly.
Probably river dance is just for fun while he's alone in his apartment somewhere.
どうする話でもないで
His secret shame.
あんたは
It's not secret. If somebody sees him in the window, he doesn't care. He just does it in his apartment.
これがマジマ五郎のやり方っちゅうわけか
He'll just make eye contact, and you'll just hear in the background, "Bwee, bwah, bwee," while he's not stopping. "Bwee, bwah."
ただあんたんとことうちはライバルや
Or else, what are you gonna do? Like, come on.
I'll crack my knuckles, hurt my wrist, and then leave going, ouch. Ooh.
覚悟はええな
I'll be really upset.
好きにぜ
I'm getting old, says Majima. I'm like 20 right now.
ええ酒飲ませてもろうたお勘定頼むわ勉強させてもらいましたからね今日は私の大ごりっちゅうことで
Your visit was very educational. I'm pretty sure I learned my primary letters. That's not what they're called, says Majima.
Thank you for teaching me.
Oh, I meant primary colors. Damn it, I have so much left to learn. That's my kidney, yes. It feels very plump, yes.
It's a good kidney, right?
なんとか引き抜き
You better hurry up and finish this call. I'm about to take a bite of this lime green phone.
I can't help it. It just looks so tasty.
I can smell the sour.
話すわ
Well, guess this is broken.
It's been a hell of a day. Time to get some grub and pass the hell out. Maybe I'll hit up Sotenbori Street tonight. You think this is a joke, pal? What's that guy on about? Sounded pretty pissed. There's a fight going on down there. I gotta go look at this immediately.
There's a fight going on. Without me?
A fight that doesn't have Majima in it?
What kind of ass clown goes on a raid with a big honking sword like this, you moron? Don't you got any daggers or guns? You know, normal weapons?
A sword is much cooler than those, menacing thug.
It's hard to smuggle through an airport, though.
I suppose.
You can't see the appeal of a Chinese broadsword. This is why I was hesitant to sell to you. You're making this about moi? Awful cocky for a 2-bit black market front. Whole point of business is giving your clients what they want.
Sounds like an arms deal. This ain't something I want to get involved with.
I deal only with clients I respect. If you would prove that you are worthy of my weapons, undergo my test. Test? The hell you want about now? You and I will spar. Defeat me and you pass. I'm getting real tired of your high and mighty talk. Fine. You want to fight? I'll take you. See how you like your precious can opener when I'm using it on you. Nailed it. Yeah. Says the guy. Doing like a fist pump. Nailed it. Got him. Indeed. That's the point. This is a test of your proficiency with a weapon.
It is quite an ugly suit, Bear, yes.
Welcome to the 80s, Bear. Hey, wait till the 90s show up, it's just zigzags. I ain't gonna feel sorry when you lose an arm or if I straight up end you. This is me playing now.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I'm playing right now. Here I go. I practiced this, guys. I mained this at Evo. I never got to finals, but I kicked the shit out of the newcomers. There I go. I pressed Y so hard you have no idea!
Hell are those moves with that stick? That's no martial art I've ever seen. But he's got the other dude's sword looking like a damn chopstick.
Son of a bitch!
His voice just completely changed.
You fail.
I like how Majima is not hiding at all.
Not even close to pretending like he's hiding. He's just right there. The protagonists are always dweebs in the side quests. It's delicious. I love it.
It pans over and he's just kind of like sitting on the steps.
Yeah, what do you expect? Give me a shit sword like this. That staff you got's a way better weapon. This is merely a piece of lumber. The sword you hold, on the other hand, is a masterwork I painstakingly crafted.
What?
Sorry, I forgot to animate it up. But apparently you were unfit to wield it. I would ask that you do not return to my shop again. To hell with your damn shop. I hope it burns with you in it. Rumors said you were the dealer to beat, so I went to the bother of tracking you down, and for what? You fraud. Goodbye. I'm gonna go ahead and start crying now.
Don't want to get dragged into somebody else's dirty dealing. I'm out of here. You've been...
I always skip the bad words.
You've been extremely... Oh, hi, he's here. I recognize those rain boots anywhere. Ah, Majima, curious meeting you here. Oh, it's you. Don't spook me like that, Gramp. I was merely wandering about in search of a place where the two of us could spar uninterrupted. That's so. Well, the Riverside's occupied at the moment. A real nasty customer at that.
We really should play Deadly Premonition at some point.
Yeah, we should.
That'd be one of the longer stream-only games, though. Because that game's really long if you do the side stuff.
His name is Feihu, a local arms dealer. Quite the master himself, too, as long as the weapon rests within his hands. Huh?
Should I be doing Kamaki? Oh, no, fuck it, you're doing Kamaki, I guess.
What, you know that guy? I knew his father for ages back when he walked this earth. Checking in on him was half my reason for coming to Sotenbori. As long as we all are here, why don't I introduce you?
Introduce you.
Hey, I didn't ask for any favors. Oh, don't be so stubborn. This will be good for both of you. How do you figure? Besides, the time to sneak off has long passed. It seems Feihu has been aware of your presence from the start. Yeah, he was standing just out in the open, about 5 feet away from them.
Then it starts raining, and then Kameki vigorously starts stomping in the mud. He's like, I'll see you next time, Majima. And he's like up the wall.
Just sticks. What?
What? Apologies, Kameki-san, but I do not trust this man. He has an anger of dare.
Yeah, he has an anger of dare.
What a dork. This fucking idiot can't even speak Japanese. Never mind. Says Kameki. Misjudged him, I guess.
No, don't you go being stubborn on me too. Delay no longer and put him to the test. I can tell you already, this young man will most certainly pass. What happens if I fail this fight?
Say what? Ellipses.
Why the hell do I gotta take a test? I got no business with this guy's shop. Come, Majima. I saw that look on your face.
You can't just tell me like that. Like, it takes a time. It takes a little while.
I saw that look on your face as you bore witness to their fight. A look of inspiration. Ellipses.
But like 3 of them.
And now your silence speaks volumes of truth. That curiosity of yours is one of the keenest tools in your armory. Nothing fancy enough to call inspiration, just a few dumb thoughts rattling around. Yes, but what if they were enough to match Feihu's skill? They would be less dumb, stray thoughts, and more akin to a full-blown revelation.
Just a few dumb thoughts now, but think of the future, Majima. How many dumb thoughts can rattle in your brain in the future?
Oh, so many dumb thoughts. Trust me.
Then he stops and says, holy sh**, it zooms into his face.
And he gets a new fighting style. Based around dumb thoughts.
And then just the rest of the series happens. That was the moment that secured it, cemented it in history.
Whether you give that revelation life or snuff it out is your choice. Care to at least give it a try? Feh. Feh. What kind of noise is feh?
I imagine it's like, you know?
I guess. Listen.
Like a disgusted scoff with your teeth against your lip.
Yeah. Listen, I've had a long-ass day and I'm tired as a dog. Let's make this quick.
Feh is apparently a Yiddish thing, according to Mazel.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps Majima is Jewish? I'm pretty sure that's not correct, but fan theories? Write a fan fiction about it, I guess?
Theories.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
I assume you have no objections, Feihu.
If you recommend him so strongly, very well.
It is settled, then. Now, what'll it be?
I guess you will fight to the death. Fucking, I don't care.
Wait, I didn't agree to the death.
I met you earlier tonight. What does it matter?
What's even the point of doing this if it's to the death?
Of life, you know? He says, throwing up his hands. What's even the point? Just fight to the death. Fuck it. Then he's like, rain mud puddle stomps away. Fuck it, I don't care.
He just has like a complete mental breakdown out of nowhere.
And then Maj was like, okay, so I'm like busy right now. We'll just do this later. And then he just leaves.
He'll come back when he calms down. It's fine.
And this is just here.
Who cares? What's the matter? Nothing matters. It's all gonna burn up anyway.
Drifting over the rooftops.
This economic bubble's gonna burst. We're all gonna be on the streets. Who cares?
Wow, that was uncomfortable, says Maj. Like a couple minutes later.
Does he?
Ooh, geez, that was really weird.
Does he do that all the time? Oh, this should be quite an entertaining match.
Steady now. Oh, that's Kameki, sorry. Time you say it.
Steady now. Begin.
Yeah, kia, hua, eh. Just go ahead and edit that in when he does an attack.
Switch to Slugger style.
This is the one I never left when I was Majima because it's overpowered as f.
Yeah.
Like beast mode. Both of the yellow modes are super overpowered. It's so weird.
The Majima's is much more fun though.
Majima's like broken. His is broken, kid.
Ow, that was fair. Thanks.
Kia. Guard, kid. What if I just use my attack mode, which is just I pull out a baseball bat and bash you in the face with it until you stop?
It's a good thing I happen to have this baseball bat in my pocket.
Kia. I made it. I channeled my soul into it. This is my soul baseball bat. Just do the one where you do the fucking nunchuck shit that's broken. It stun locks them and they die.
One, yeah.
That one. Yeah, do that until they lose.
Yeah.
It's broken. It's broken.
It's pretty good.
That's the one I did every time it's a one-on-one fight because they can't get out of it. It's just gets stun locked. There's nothing they can do.
Well, if they block it, it's fine, but
Well, yeah, but if you just wait, the block will break, right?
I guess it does hit a lot of times.
I certainly did not expect you to use a bat so well, oh baby. You're quite the interesting fellow.
A bat, you say?
He says, blushing, I might be in love with you.
I just remember using one back when I was running raids on the competition. I think I've improved since then, though. Surprised me, too. I knew you could fight, but I did not think a spur-of-the-moment selection like this would get you far against Fei Hu. Shows what I know. So, Fei Hu, right? What do you think of my bat work?
You passed with flying colors. Of course, you are precisely the sort of person, sorry. You are precisely the sort of person my business exists to serve.
Your weapon shop, you mean? That's nice of you to offer, but as you've seen, I ain't real interested in the conventional stuff.
So much the better. I'm not a common dealer pawning off weapons I've scavenged.
Well, that's cryptic. What do you mean?
Are you free at the moment? My shop is quite close, and I'm hungry if you'd like to catch dinner. I would enjoy the chance to escort you there and explain exactly what it is we do.
Oh.
It's really, well, I mean, I run a restaurant as a side business, so the point is dinner is you just sit there and eat it while I explain. Well, what'd you think I meant? I'm married, dweeb.
Oh, and Majima's disappointed.